So my first protocol is to wave at all of you who are here. Can you just wave back, knowing that you all have given yourself the permission and have the confidence that you want to find solutions for Africa's most pressing challenges. True or false? True or false? I also want to recognize, now I'll say all protocols observed, and then the chief guest, Madam CEO, Ms. Mary Mwiti, CEO, Council of Governors. Thank you for sharing your time with us, because you, on a daily basis, have to share your time also with 47 other, governors. You have a focus that is basically split in so many different directions. We so much feel honored that you've honored our invite. I want to say just a few things, because Brother Jonas has really done very well in terms of articulating what ACOSA is all about. The rate of change is accelerating, and what was working many years ago no longer works, and probably that's the reason why we're seeing so many systems that are broken. And in some cases, some of the challenges that we as humanity have been trying to solve for the last so many years have persisted. And in some cases, they have not only persisted, they have mutated into so many other things. But what we have seen across the world, and I know you will agree with me, is that the most innovative solutions for these challenges have not been found in the hands of government, if government have hands, or in the private sector. And I know there are people here in the private sector. The most innovative solutions have actually been found with social entrepreneurs. The most innovative, sustainable, system-level solutions have been solutions that have been advanced by social innovators. And that is why we see more and more, many players are beginning to look towards social entrepreneurship for solutions, for ideas. And the annual Africa Conference on Social Entrepreneurship is that forum that seeks to give not only recognition to social entrepreneurs for the work that they're doing, but also to provide this very unique opportunity for these two major ecosystems, that is the ecosystem of academia and the ecosystem of practitioners, to meet with the corporate players, to meet with the government, to meet with funders, to meet with every player within that entire ecosystem to build big, better ideas. That's why we're here. But as you all know, because I am sure we attend conferences, we go for different convenings, most of these convenings tend to be conceptualized the same way. We are thinking, what is it that we want to do? We want to bring people together, we want people to network, we want to share, learn, and also find ways of collaborating. Spending 2 days here, you will begin to see the difference between ACOSA and many conferences. One is our long-term vision of what we are doing, and Brother Jonas has given a very good foundation of that. And the long-term vision here is all around collaboration and co-creation. How do we bring in more players? How do we create a platform for more players to come on board to champion the field of social entrepreneurship? But also not just championing the field. I mean, we want to make sure that social entrepreneurship and social entrepreneurs are recognized. We want to make sure that social entrepreneurs and social enterprises have a platform where they can inform the knowledge substance of what is happening outside and also what is happening inside learning institutions. We want to make sure that every other player who for one reason or the other may not have interface with social entrepreneurs gets an opportunity to learn and to hear firsthand from social entrepreneurs what really makes them tick, what really makes them stand out from all the very good work that corporates are doing, the very good work that the government is doing, the very good work that even religious communities and institutions are doing, what makes social entrepreneurs stand out. And I think it is important to mention that, because when we bring social entrepreneurs and we want to learn from social entrepreneurs, the idea that they are all about in terms of their focus is on system change. So in this conference, you're going to hear from some of the leading social entrepreneurs whose work is basically not just thinking and doing at direct impact level, and not only moving to indirect impact level, but thinking and doing at the systems level. They're looking at the different systems that within which they operate to create, newness around those systems, whether in terms of policy, whether in terms of market dynamics, whether in terms of mindset. And we are going to hear from them. But also we are going to hear from other players who are not necessarily social entrepreneurs, and they probably represented from the corporate world, and they will tell you why they are gradually beginning to see there's a lot of sense in building congruence between social mission or social business and what the business, the corporate world is doing, in terms of meeting not only the business of businesses profit, but also meeting the other goals, social, environmental, etc. And also we are going to hear why is it that this ecosystem also cannot operate away from government, whether at the national level, at the county level, but also because we have representation from across the continent, why should we move closer also to continental bodies? And this is in terms of the policies that also need to be, to be initiated, but also learn from these different players. What is it that they're doing that is now different? And so with those few remarks, I want to say welcome to the 6th edition of ACOSE. We hope that at the end of these 2 days, you will leave with a renewed sense of mission, vision, and conviction that Africa's story is not waiting to be retold in a different way. It's already being retold in a different way. The story about Africa is already being designed by the men and women who are focusing on finding solutions for these pressing challenges, but also by the unique approach that we are doing as a continent, I'd say, but also globally. There is a unique approach that we have embraced as a humanity, and this approach is in knowing that which is very obvious. You cannot go far alone. You have to go with other people. So, as I say in Swahili, when it comes to social innovation, social entrepreneurship, and finding these solutions to these challenges, kama si sasa ni, sasa saivi. Kama si sasa ni, if it is not now, it is right now. If it is not now, it is, thank you.